Guys, welcome back. And today we are going through 5 ways to identify liars. Well, how to identify liars actually. The first, I usually always pause it before I say it. Probably because I'm a bit of a muddle. Well, like, subscribe and hit the bell, and also I had a malfunction yesterday. It was Monday that, it wasn't really any day that I did it. I was having a few malfunctions. You know, some days when you're just off. But I'm okay now. Well, guys, I'm going to go through how to identify liars. The first thing to identify liars is their tone of voice. So if they were talking perfectly, they were talking as a usual friend would or a usual person would, well, and then you ask them a question and they didn't like it, they'll just be rude or have a different tone of voice, like they'll be a bit shocked, scared to try to act it out, and you can tell that they're guilty because of the tone of voice. They just changed so dramatically, or in other measures, drastically. And also, to identify liars, you're also going to have to, sometimes when you identify liars, you just have to look at them you just have to make them look at you in the eyes, because any liar would never look you in the eyes, and any liar would sometimes get their lips out and their facial expressions. Well, some liars do very obvious facial expressions which can prove that they're lying to you. So if you ever see them change their voice so drastically, and if they won't look you in the eye and start doing some facial expressions that are weird, those are 2 ways to identify it. Now we're going to go for the third one. The third way to identify them, it's when you've got to keep asking them a question, and if they keep changing the subject, you know that they're feeling guilty and trying to lie about it. Trust me, we've all had our days when we lie. Even me. Sometimes I lie about things that I really shouldn't want to. The guilt just gets into you, and you have to apologise to them and tell them. Otherwise, they won't forgive you and you won't have friends. And friends is more important than friends are very important, because if you don't have friends, you fall into a big depression. So if you lie your way out of things, one lie can equal to more lies. So if you had one lie over here, and if you tell one lie, they'll start believing, and you give a very, very stern and very non-suspicious way that you're not lying, then people have to keep asking you, and you're going to add on the lies. There'll be more lies. So you might have one lie, and that if you did a very good lying excuse or lie, it might turn into 5. But that 5 might turn into, yes, you guessed it right. Oh wait, I need to cut. 25. It's just going to get worse and worse. So always tell someone. Always just tell the truth. Sometimes they may not like it, but sometimes you just have to tell the truth, because that's how it all works. And if you don't tell the truth, then how do you think the person would feel was lied to? What do you think the person would feel? That's right, it wouldn't feel nice, because they've practically been lied to by their own friend, and their own friend made so many lies at the point where you just don't want to have their friend. You don't want to be friends with them anymore. We all have falling outs, so sometimes we have to forgive each other and just try to tell each other, I just don't like it. Could you please be careful? And the fourth way to identify liars is, well, some liars run away. Some liars try to get out of it by making excuses like, oh, I need to go to the toilet for a quick second, and then just run away for no reason. Sometimes they might sound like they're lying, but they're not. They just sound a bit nervous, so they just. And sometimes when people are nervous, they have to go to the bathroom for privacy or places. So if you're in front of a stage and you're really nervous, don't try hide it. Tell someone. They'll maybe move your part to a part that's not talking. Because you can't keep lying to everyone. It's not very good. And your health and other people's health will be affected too, because lying's not a very good thing. Not a very good thing. So those are, actually I'm going to do a fifth way too, because I forgot the fifth way. Well, the fifth way to identify liars is give them a look at this. Give them a look. Give them a very weird, funny, and if they laugh and try to stop the laughter, they might be lying. Or if they just can't admit the truth, then they're lying. I mean, everyone has their ups and downs. One day you're up, next day you're down. One day you're in the middle, other day you're down and up. So those are 5 ways to identify liars. And that's all for now, guys. I love you all so much. Goodbye.